The middle section of the wall is a place of prayer. For centuries, the space at the wall was nothing more than a narrow, crowded alley. Then after the Six-Day War in 1967, Israelis cleared the spot and built a large plaza to accommodate thousands of worshipers. Behind me is the most famous part of the Western Wall, but you can't see the largest part of the wall from here because it's almost completely underground. The northern section of the wall is 8 times longer than the rest, and today it sits under Jerusalem's Old City. In 1967, the Israeli government began excavating near the wall, with the goal of exposing the underground sections. The project took 20 years. And today, the Western Wall tunnel follows the wall for 1,600 feet under the Muslim quarter. Along the way, you can still see the giant foundation stones from King Herod's temple.
When Herod was expanding the Second Temple, along with the Temple Mount, he builds monumental support or retaining walls to support the massive structure that will sit atop the Temple Mount. These stones are actually below the surface. They're foundation stones. When they were first laid some 2,000 years ago until today, no one has seen them.
This spot in the tunnel is believed to be the closest point to the Holy of Holies, where the Ark of the Covenant once rested. Just to the north is the Dome of the Rock, where Jews believe the so-called foundation stone marks the location of the Holy of Holies. And since they're not allowed to pray on the Temple Mount, they pray here instead.
Today, people are able to come and actually touch the very first stones of the Western Wall itself. Today, people come and put notes of prayers in these stones that for 2,000 years had not been seen.
While formal digs are not allowed on the Temple Mount, archaeologists took advantage of a natural disaster to get a glimpse inside the compound. In 1927, a powerful earthquake rattled the city of Jerusalem. The Al-Aqsa Mosque was seriously damaged, and its renovation was documented by a British archaeologist. Workers uncovered beams made from cedar and cypress, which had clearly been reused several times throughout history. Carbon-14 dating revealed that one cypress beam was from the 1st century. The beam has column markings similar to the measurements of the columns in Herod's royal stoa, suggesting that it may have originally been used in the Second Temple. Other beams were even older, dating as far back as the 9th century BC, around the time of King Solomon, who, according to the Bible, used cypress and cedar to build the first temple. Today, some of the beams have been preserved in Jerusalem's Rockefeller Museum, while others sat for years in a pile next to the Eastern Gate, exposed to the elements. The Al-Aqsa renovation also uncovered a mikveh, or Jewish ritual bath from the Second Temple, a fact that was omitted from the final report on the renovation. Once the repairs were finished, the door to the Temple Mount's Jewish past was once again closed.